Hi everyone, this is Taksha, podcasting a session with the brand Amaya Trends. Welcome to Amaya, where tradition meets modernity with a seamless blend of elegance and comfort. Welcoming Simranjeet and Shalini. Welcome Simran. We are very excited to bring on board your journey of fashion destination towards digital platform through Amazon. The audience is very excited to know the journey for Amaya Trends, how you started, and whatever today you have established, what is the journey behind this story?
My pleasure to be here, first of all. Amaya started with the thought that we ourselves are very particular about comfort, that's point A, and style. So, Amaya is basically, we're bringing something out there for people who don't want to compromise on that comfort just to um, have a sense of stylish, wardrobe. So, we want to raid your wardrobe with our clothes where you can feel comfortable and you don't have to think twice that, oh, should I or should I not wear this today. So that's our basic idea. Amaya was born with the thought of customer first, because that's how I like all of my garments as well. I like to, we have a minimal sense of fashion. We focus on things that you can wear daily and yet something outside as well. You don't need to, think twice. You can wear it from day to night. So that's the main idea of why Amaya was born.
The USP forte for the brand is breadth collection, where comfort is at the utmost peak in regards to the customer wearability. When we talk about the collections, we have tunics, tops, skirts, dresses, and suits. Simran, as you have done your affiliation from Pearl Academy, wanted to know how you started this journey of launching the label in 2024 and what exactly the projection and vision for this brand is.
So I have been born into a fabric family, and I think post COVID, this thought came to my head that people now prioritize comfort more,
Yeah,
because that's how our lifestyle has become. So
right.
that's our main reason why we launched this brand.
The fashion statement for Amaya Trends is comfort and ethnic wear, where ease, serenity, modernity has a seamless blend of elegance. In regards to the affordable pricing, where the brand starts from 1500 to the niche segment, meeting up to n number of ranges, which of course Simran is going to answer the question for the same. Well, Simran, what are the ranges for the audience?
So we have some of our basic garments, some of our basic tunics that range from 1500. That's the starting. Some of our niche clothing, like the festive wear clothings, they go up till 6 to 7,000.
Wow, that is a very affordable pricing, because now the trend when we talk about the generation, which is specifically the Gen Z generation, and when you talk about exhibitions, everybody wants to buy quick and easy products and easy affordable pricing products. So definitely the forte which I can see right now, the brand has the positive impact in terms of pricing, where we start from minimum 1500 and maximum I suppose 8000.
Yes.
So for a shopping customer, I suppose they can get club of 4 5 products from Amaya Trends in one single go under 10K budget.
Definitely. It's easier to shop that way, I feel. You get more variety and you get your choices as well in the budget.
The brand symbolizes natural fibers specifically. When we talk about the collection, there are modal sets, Malchanderi. Specifically, if we talk about the block prints, which comes from the region of Rajasthan, and the main city which they cover is Jaipur, where the heritage into traditional block printing comes into their elegance, where customer wearing a Maya Trends is full of representing the culture and the serenity of modernity. In continuation, Simran, just excited to know where is the sourcing exactly for the collection is being done. Do you cover pan India, globally, or just focusing on the heritage of Indian culture?
So, as you asked, we have some of our famous Jaipuri block prints in our collections. That's one of the main things that we started off with. Then, as far as sourcing goes, pan India wise, we have some of our new collections coming up, which also include hand woven stripes from south of India.
Right.
So yeah, it's an amalgamation of embroideries and prints, which we would like to bring out to our customers so that they can also get, familiar with Indian heritage.
The brand believes in carrying the artisanal work into a form of an attire which sets into and bifurcates into different collections. So when we talk about artisanal work, the modal sets, the mulchanderi, the block prints are few. Simran, talking about your day in your studio, I'm sure every day comes with a new challenge, new spark, new vision, and a new projection for coming and launching a new collection for upcoming seasons. Currently, we are sitting in a season which is almost a start of a festive season and an end of a dead season, which was autumn winter. So, talking about the festive collection, I have heard that you are launching some few creatives. So, first of all, the viewers are willing to understand the challenges which you face as a designer in day to day life. Of course, balancing your personal, professional, and creative life. Just can you put a little highlight?
Well, every day does bring about a new challenge. Most of the challenges are, in regards to the production, because there can be minimal challenges like the dyeing going wrong or something going wrong with the fabric. But then again, as a designer, I have learned to overcome those obstacles. We have to always find a creative solution and bring our collection to life. This is just one of the challenges. We are also facing a challenge where we want to focus majorly on sustainability. And of course, in these fast fashion times, it's not very easy.
Right.
But that's again our our priority, that we want to keep our brand a sustainable brand that does not harm the environment.
Right. Simran, as you mentioned, fast changing vibes of the customer taste plus of the production capacity. So just have a question in mind while designing and making a differentiation in comparison to the newer designers. What one thing specifically you focus on that makes it differ from any other brands?
Well, when I'm designing a collection, the main focus is nature. That's always my inspiration and always has been. While making a collection, the tiniest of details are important, which we always keep in mind. A hand detailing here or there, it can make a huge difference in your garment.
Yes.
We want our customers to have something in their wardrobe that is something that they can wear on the daily and also outside. So just a little bit of
Innovation.
yeah, a little bit of innovation or a little bit of handwork adds that touch of glamour to your casual outfits.
Right, keeping the elegance of comfort and serenity.
Yes, as we said, we like to bring artisanal handiwork outside.
Right.
And incorporate that in our collections, and that's always our focus.
Right. From my experience, Simran, if I describe this, I will be describing that this is a form of an employment to that generation which is actually has such good caliber of artisanal values and ethics which should be projected in a right manner. And the brands like Amaya, if they are bringing and giving employment to this kind of community, it is amazing.
So, Daksha, I would like to know if when Amaya is onboarded on Amazon, how would you target the correct audience for us? Because that's always, I think that's also been one of our major challenges when it comes to selling our clothes online. It's
Correct.
not easy to grab customers.
Right. So Simran, I'm sure digitally there is no touch and feel concept. But the best part is digitally the audience which is coming is a very niche premium audience. And when we talk about out of the 15 crore footfall, the 1% of the target audience is the niche segment, which we call it as the loyalty customers, whose average spending on Amazon or any digital platform is around 2.5 lakh per month on an average. So when we bifurcate this segment, of course, we have to have a apple to apple comparison. We cannot place an orange to an apple. Similarly, when Amaya is dealing into one of a kind pieces, we are focusing on the audience who are actually looking for a piece which stands out more than 2000 worth value, which is a branded product, and not in comparison to a 100 rupees kurti or a 150 rupees legging. There will be various campaigns as the participation of various deals, sponsored products. We can enroll the brand in FBA, which is fulfilled by Amazon, where you can choose to keep certain inventory in the Amazon warehouse, or you can also choose the drop ship method, where from your warehouse the orders would be delivered. It will be a B2C to the client. So this is the second point. Third, the storytelling, the content, the visual impacts of creation of videos. So Simran, basically what I feel, I'm sure I will also like your advice on that, that whenever we as a designer, we see a product and make a product, your focus has to be on the production part. Am I right?
That's
But
yeah.
but to add on a little side, if you impact on how the story of making that product with the marketing team, if you say, suppose you're going to share that story with me, the creativity, the challenges behind that, that will give the loyalty and the storytelling to bind the customer. And when the customer knows the essence and the story about the brand, they love to buy it. Do you agree on this?
I absolutely agree. I think the customer has to understand what they are buying, and they need to know that this has come from something meaningful.
Yes.
And as a brand, that's our primary focus. We like to bring something meaningful to the customer.
Very well said. And when we know the essence of authenticity of a brand, that what challenges and what exactly is the sourcing, they are going to differentiate the value of that particular product, of the value proposition which a customer is investing. Which moment did you feel the desire to launch Amaya? What was the peak point?
I come from a business family, but I always felt like I needed to make a mark of my own identity. So Amaya is a way of bringing about something that's me. It's and me and Shalini, of course.
Right.
But yes, that was the idea. I wanted to do something on my own and something that marks my identity. Also because you're never too young to start. So that's definitely
That makes
there.
me another question to ask you. Amaya signifies or symbolizes what?
So Amaya symbolizes who you are. I would say it symbolizes sincerity. It symbolizes honesty and minimalism. We run on the idea of sustainability, as I said, and it's a message out there that not everything that young designers create has to be blingy, or not everything has to be heavy. It can be practical. It can be something that it can be used on the daily, and it can be something that is easily available to the audience.
So, in a nutshell, Amaya is not only a brand which is delivering products or attire to the clients, but it is the value essence which a family carries, full of emotions, love, peace, serenity, and lot of other emotions which is imbibed in a way a human soul is imbibed with one or the other soul. Launching Amaya digitally on Amazon.in with a footfall of 15 crore audience. So very excited to know and curious also how the brand would step into global journey. Let's ask Simran herself.
So we would definitely, this is our next step. We would like to take our brand global. So far, we've received a very good response from whoever has worn our clothes. We would definitely like to take our products out there. It's a huge opportunity and we would love to take it.
Any special message or a note which you want to cascade to the aspiring or emerging designers, which really impacts their decision, their production capacity, and many other factors which introduce them as a designer in the fashion industry?
Sure. Well, I'm too young to be giving out suggestions, but I think practicality is one major aspect. They have to understand that not everything has to be too blingy or too flashy or too experimentally out there. Things can also be practical, and things can also be more of an everyday use attire.
Obviously, because today the challenge is, if I as a customer step into the exhibition, it's full of couture where I might be looking for something which I can wear in a daily wear or a comfort wear. And I'm sure these things now should be, as a step milestone, should be a part of production in terms of new designers who are launching their brands. Simran, we would like to know the experience as coming to digital journey, and of course the association and the collaboration specifically, what made you go on a decision to come on this particular platform to launch yourself pan India?
So, well, we all know that Amazon is a great opportunity, especially for an upcoming brand like us. It's a really good opportunity to put our product and our brand out there for the rest of the customers and for rest of India. We would like everyone to experience what it is to spend your day in Amaya. And as far as our experience goes, it's been really good. And up until now, you've made things very easy for us, which I think is a huge, plus point. So we're really grateful on that.
Thank you. These are the golden words, and definitely all your aspirations and your vision towards Amazon and digital journey shall be fulfilled. As Amaya is a story brand of the two emerging and aspiring fashion designers, Simran and Shalini. As we have already in communication with Simran earlier, welcoming Shalini on board, a great applause for her. Shalini is the backbone of Amaya, and what I mean by this, we will be understanding in this conversation. Backbone is something which actually represents the integrity and the value system which gives not only financially, monetarily, but aesthetical value to a brand story. Shalini, welcome
Thank
on
you,
board.
Daksha. Thank you.
How are you doing today?
Very well. Feeling very excited about this new step that we are taking.
So, Shalini, talking about your journey and your contribution with Simran, let us walk through your challenges, your pros and cons in this production industry, and specifically the sourcing, which is a very, very tedious task.
It is.
So, what roles and responsibility as a part of the backbone pillar you are rolling up?
So the story is like this, that Simran and me got together. She's my childhood friend's daughter, and she has done her designing, of course. She wanted to do this, and I have been off and on into fabrics and designing a bit of a creative without being a qualified designer. Done a few things in fabrics, so we just kind of got together, and her creativity and my experience is what the mix is all about. Everybody said 50 saal ki age mein, you're just starting off at the age of 50. But then, as Simran said, you're never too young. I would say you're never too old to start anything new. And so we are passion, both of us like cottons. We both of us like comfort, and of course style to everybody likes. So we just got together, and that's how Amaya started.
Right. You know, Shalini, when you are speaking, I'm feeling such an emotional gesture. The reason why, because the soul is speaking in a way where this is not something. I'm sure you, as I, for the viewers, I know her personally from last 3 months, and we have discussed certain moments where she has been investing her professional journey earlier in lot of, like when she started at the age of 21, she was into lot of fabrics and has worked for export houses also. Now with an experience of 30 years launching their own brand and giving a guidance report to the production capacity is great. So just wanted to know that what is making your life every day exciting by launching Amaya?
So first and foremost, the new ideas, colors, silhouettes to work with on a daily basis, understanding the new generation's choices, and trying to make something meaningful every single day is a new day. when we wake up in the morning, it is exciting to start our day, coming to the office, creating something, seeing how the creative process is being done. So the ladies who work with their hands, the tailors which are stitching. So every step of the way, it's a very exciting journey. Amaya literally means bina maya ke, something which is sincere, pure. So that's how the name came about.
You mean without greed?
Without greed,
Okay.
with more sincerity. So that is what we try to create here. We like to keep our designs minimal and stylish and comfort. So there's this thing that I say quite often. We would like you to forget about our clothes once you wear. You would say that is a very strange thing to say, but what I mean by that is that you forget that there's something. You're not fidgeting with your clothes. You're not adjusting your clothes all day. It's so comfortable that you literally forget
Right.
that you're wearing a stylish dress or a garment.
Attire, right.
So that is what the basic idea behind Amaya is.
Right. So, in a nutshell, Amaya gives that kind of comfort to the attire, that it soothes the body,
Yeah.
it carries it so flauntlessly and without any flaws.
Absolutely.
Shalini, as you are sourcing from different regions of Pan India, basically, can you just highlight the references and the exact places where you are actually sourcing products or fabrics for Amaya?
So we started off from Rajasthan. It's the most colorful state.
Yeah.
You yourself belong there, so
Right.
you're aware of what I'm talking about. So we started with our journey with hand block prints and Sanganeri prints and artisanal hand block
Right.
fabric,
Yeah.
which is coming from Rajasthan and Jaipur.
Yeah.
We have kind of diversified into Malchanderis now with the festive season around, because that's again a very minimal style fabric, which is coming from Banaras side,
Right.
because it's a mix of cotton and silk.
Yeah.
Again, we are also very particular that we do not want to use any synthetics.
Yeah.
No synthetic fabrics. So that is
Right.
what our thought is, and because of that, which we it takes us to South of
Yeah.
India is known for its cottons,
Right.
woven cottons, stripes and checks.
Yeah.
So we've started our coming up with a collection which includes South fabrics also.
Right, and even when you promote, as Amaya is a North region brand, the vision is to promote not only offline but online digitally also to South regions, because the reach towards those regions are very minimal for these block prints or artisanal wovens
Correct.
work, and different USP pote which is there in
True.
northern regions. So, one most of the important question which I would like you to highlight and answer the audience, because the fabric differentiation and recognition is the most important factor which makes a 500 rupees piece, a same replica, into a original 5000. Say if I define as malmal in your store, or if I design modal sets, or if I talk about Sanganeri prints, there are replica of every fabric. So how a viewer or a buyer can differentiate when they are walking up to Amaya in an exhibition, or coming stores, or to the factory outlet, or to digital journey?
So basically, with our kind of experience, we can touch a fabric and tell what it is.
I'm sure.
But not everybody can do that.
Right.
And there are ways that people have come out with, fabrics which are cheaper, because there is a demand, of course.
Yeah.
But then you have to understand the techniques and the how a fabric is being made.
Right.
That comes with experience, one. Secondly, if you're not sure, then we can sometimes we even go for lab testing of
Right.
of a certain fabric swatch.
Correct.
If we are not sure that it's got, say, a Malchanderi generally would have 80% cotton and 20% silk.
Yes.
Yes. So that kind of percentage weavers usually give us, But if we feel that it's not really matching, or it's not really
the
feeling,
parameters.
yeah, it's feeling like it, then we go for a lab testing also, which is rare though, but
Correct.
sometimes you need to do that.
Obviously, because when you are making one of a kind pieces, you need to have these reports handy, because
Absolutely.
customers, there are a lot of customers, happy customers, shopping customers, who are looking to buy designer pieces, but they want the originality of the product and the essence also. Thank you very much, Shalini, for answering this question, because this is a very important
It's an
question. As Amaya is entering into the festive season 2025, let me hear about the vision and the embarkment which in upcoming 2 years has the brand from.
So, where we see ourselves expanding across the Indian region, and with the help of Amazon, of course, globally as we go forward.
Yeah.
Because you have really explained everything so nicely to us, Daksha. Your passion has kind of rubbed on us also, because we do want a global footprint too. We want to expand across India. We want people to be comfortable and stylish in our clothes, and that is the vision. Digitally, because digitally you can reach where physically it's not going to be possible.
Right.
So that is our vision for the next 2 years.
Right.
So, Daksha, saying that we are looking at expansion, I have a question.
Sure.
So, I was just wondering what kind of a strategy you guys would have for Amaya as far as marketing is concerned. How do you push a particular brand? How do you make sure that the brand is being projected across pan India or globally, as you're saying that we would
Yes.
be going ahead with it?
Yeah. Shalini, to answer this, definitely when Amaya is coming on board, for us it's like a small baby, and it has to nurture in the same way a baby steps has to be. It's like a graduation step. So for me also personally, branding and visibility are the most two important factor which helps us to fulfill the feedback, ratings, reviews, protocols. And when we talk about Amaya marketing strategy, of course, enrollment in a lot of campaigns like sponsor deals, festive deals, great carnival sales participation, lot of running credit card, debit card, bank tie-up offers, and other digital offers which we combine for the brand, which gives the authenticity and the credibility for the user that their money is secure, plus the label is a brand. Not if it is an Amazon chosen, I'm sure the label and the journey which we are heading is to make it a brand.
That's
so this is the
fantastic.
first thing which I want you to understand this also, because this will make a lot of differentiation when we talk about the strategy which will be coming up in terms of marketing your products, because the type of content which we use is based on the search engine optimization. So we have invested crores of funds in Google. The reason why, because those keywords, when an organic customer is searching something like they will never search a brand name, they are going to search the keywords like, in your case, block prints, in your case, Malmil, Chanderi suits, modal sets. These are the keywords. So the idea of our marketing team is to do the content management in such a way that the product or the customer, when we have an average spending of 25K per user bringing on board on the merchant, our idea is to bring sales to the seller first thing, and that sale should land up to the landing page of the SKU, which are listed through keywords and the best synchronization of backlink creation and SEO.
Sure. So we are very excited about the collaboration with Amazon, and more so because you have been fantastic with us, explaining and telling us what the path forward is, and your passion has literally rubbed on us, because you have explained everything so nicely, Daksha, that it's a fantastic way of pitching this idea and letting us know how this is going to work, and making us confident towards obviously Amazon is a big entity and we were already confident, but making us even more so once you explained how everything went. So that is a fantastic thing, and majorly, I would say I'm totally impressed with how you've been so helpful and very, very outcoming with everything that needs to be done.
Yes, thank you so much, Shalini, for these
You're most
golden words, because I would like to add on here, energy attracts energy.
Absolutely.
And the kind of vision specifically, which the moment I met you, and you had the same baby hunger appetite
Absolutely.
that still, after so much of experience, you have to start a fresh journey. And that inspired me also, that in coming years, when I will be crossing the same, I would be remembering as a moment that, oh, I also have to have that same spark the way you are having. And
Sure.
the energy which is there is amazing.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Let's go for the collection trend, what Amaya is actually giving it to the customers.
So this is how we started off. We started off with our basic block prints. We have some of those here. We of course have some additional detailings on most of our garments. We also have some menswear collections with us, which are again printed shirts for men, both half and full sleeves. As we move forward, we have some dresses. We have some shirts for women. We also have some quad sets. And this is one of the stripes that we were talking about earlier. This is from South. So Daksha, for example, this is one of our quad sets.
Right.
It's a basic quad, but it's something that has minimal embroidery on top, which is something you can use in your daily wear. It's a good office wear, stylish as well, good for meetings, and it keeps you, very comfortable during the entire day.
Right. Sweat free.
Yes. We also have some dresses. This is one of our bestseller dresses.
Okay.
It really gives your body a good shape, and well, we've gotten a very good review on this.
Yes.
This
So
is
basically the alignment of the curves of this particular resort wear. I can term it as a resort wear also.
Sure, yeah.
And an airport look.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, when it is a hot selling item for Amaya, and that's the reason we should go on the metigalities and minute detailing, that all this is actually free sizable. Am I
Yes,
right?
yes.
Yeah. So it fits every size. That's the forte.
Going forward, we have some of our more, versatile designs. So this, for example, is a very basic kurta, one of our basic kurtas. You can, dress it up or down for a casual day or a brunch, or, it's a very versatile piece that way.
And all the shades are very pastel shades with a vibrant of red, blue, and rainbow colors.
You can have an option, right? If you want to go
Right.
subtle, you can go subtle, and if you want to go a little brighter, you can always go a little brighter.
Yeah.
Then we have some of our festive pieces. We have embroidery going on over here. It's on a self-textured fabric. This is again one of our best-selling pieces. Again, 3 really good colors, very basic, very versatile colors that everybody loves.
I'm
A
sure.
good yellow, a good pink, and
With
a
a
good
very
blue.
nice prints also.
Yes, and of
Yeah.
course they have a touch of handwork on them, so it doesn't make it boring. It gives you a good chic look, and again, a good office wear, a good
Office
daily
casual
wear.
wears.
Yes,
Right,
and
right.
of course, if you have to go somewhere where you just want something comfortable, perfect choice.
And to add on, what my perception on this is, that it is not a second thought. It has to be
Agreed.
a first thought. Nobody
Yes.
has to be, because first is the pricing and second is the comfort.
Yes.
Yeah. So coming up to the festive collection, they have modal sets and malchanderi, which definitely Simran is going to give the detailing all about.
So one of our modal sets, this is one of them. This is one of the colors. We
Beautiful.
also have a beautiful blush pink and a nice teal in this. So it's embroidered. Yes, you can see that this is embroidered, and it has a coffee colored dupatta with it. So these are the options, and again, for a good, for a festive season or for a good outing, this is something you can always pair up with a nice accessory, and I think you'll be good to go.
And I suppose the ranges are also very, very affordable in this. I suppose the maximum range is under 9.
Yes, definitely, yes. As we said, we focus on something that's stylish yet affordable.
Correct.
This is one of those things.
And the softness, the imbibed in this attire is, in this fabric, in fact, is very, very like soothing.
I'm glad you could feel that, because
Yes.
otherwise online it's
And
really
that's the reason they are onboarding on Amazon.
Exactly.
Right.
So again, this is one of our festive collections. It's called Sukoon because the colors are so beautiful and so peaceful. It's we have 3 pastel shades in this, and it gives a subtle sheen. It gives a chic look for your festive season. You can use it on your Diwali. You can use it on a good occasion that you
Yeah.
are out with your friends and family, and you look beautiful. I can bet on that.